everyone, this is Dr. Charlotte with Peak Movement Physical Therapy. In this video, I'm going to be teaching you how to do a proper side-lying abduction exercise. So side-lying abduction should be targeting our glute med muscle. So if you stand up and find your hip bone on the side, up here is my iliac crest. That area in between is where I really want to feel this exercise targeting. That's my glute med. So for the setup of this exercise, you're going to lay on your side. Bottom leg is bent for stability. My top leg is straight. First thing you're gonna do is get your pelvic stack. So finding your hip bone kind of on the front of your hips here, you're gonna roll that top hip a little bit forward so that my hip bone on the top is in front of my hip bone on the bottom. Then what I'm gonna do is I want to get the side of my ankle bone, my lateral malleolus right here, a little bit behind my hip bone here. So to do that, I'm going to keep my pelvis where it is, gently extend just a little bit, making sure none of that is coming from the low back. You can kind of posteriorly tuck your pelvis to help protect that low back. Extend just a little bit without losing your pelvic stack. Rotate your toes towards the ceiling just a bit. This is where people mess up a lot. They go to rotate their leg and they let that top hip come back. Don't let that happen. I'm extended, my pelvis is stacked. I'm externally rotating, pointing my toes towards the ceiling just a little bit to help bias my glutes. And then from here, think about a long lever arm. I'm not trying to use the side of my thigh here. I'm using my glute med to lift that leg up and then slow, controlled down. It's a pretty small movement pattern. You're not supposed to go all the way up here because then I'm starting to use my core, my back, everything that I don't want to use because I want this to be a very isolated glute med exercise. So it's a small range of motion and you're really just trying to utilize this glute med, thinking about that long lever arm. I'm pulling here to pull that foot up just a little bit and then slow, controlled back down, keeping my pelvic stacked and my leg extended. Another common compensation is as people start to do more reps, they start to come forward to try to use their quad. Make sure that you're keeping yourself honest, keep that leg extended, and really feel that in every rep in your glute med.